Well, hi everybody. This is the stay-at-home grandma. I'm sorry I'm late. I was on the phone with my tech support and everything like that because we're trying to get this screen straightened out. But so other than that, I would actually be on my other computer because the screening is so much better. But I'm here. Hey, Jonaside, how you doing? I hope you're still here. I don't know. He did everything he could, but hey. Carol, hi. Carol, we were trying to fix the computer and we're trying to, and so I'm on this computer, but I'm usually on the other one because the other one is just better. But visually, it's okay. It's a little bit better than it was, but it's still not where it needs to be. How's everybody doing? I am doing fine. I'm just tired, I guess. I don't know. And I don't know why I'm tired because I didn't really do that much today. If anybody wants to come up, just tell me and let me know, and I will put you. Hmm. It's in the box here. So it's been like real crazy because now we had the deck painted. I'll show you all the deck and stuff like that tomorrow. I suppose I could take the camera. I would show you, but I don't feel like going back out there. There's bugs out there. It really is. I went out to go water my. Hey Vera, how are you? Welcome back. Did you have a nice time? I watched my hair today too, so that's why it's all tied up. I went out just to water my plants because it was so hot they were drooping. You know, like if you don't water me, I'm going to die. So I mean, because I moved them off the deck again and put them in the yard. Okay, so watering the plants and stuff like that. Hey, busy mama, how are you? Okay, I'm telling you, okay, that they were biting me. I washed my hair today, and that's why it's all bunched up and stuff like that. I have to work on it tomorrow. So when I came in, I had little welts. I'm like, who does that? Why do bugs bite me? Go bite somebody else. I got neighbors all over. They never complaining. But anyway, um, it's kind of I don't know. I don't know about anybody else, but I had a bad night yesterday. Yesterday, last night. I mean, but I just kind of controlled myself and said, okay, you're not going to do this because Joey would not like this. But, you can't help it. You really just can't help it. Vera, would you please? Here's my email, right? I'm putting it in here now. I don't know whether it went to spam or what. I'm really not sure. Yeah, you know what? He never got bit. Never. I mean, he had a few bites here and there, but he never really got bit. He used to make me very angry. Okay, and I come in and I'll be like, "Why?" Because they like me. This is what he used to say. Yep. So Vera, I put my email in somewhere in there. Yeah. So just email me. It might have gone to spam because I went to look for it after I was on and I couldn't find it. Okay. You know what? See, he thinks he's. Anyway, um, I um I kind of was it's just I think thinking about him a little bit too much yesterday. And it is what it is, but it still can't help but be hurt. Okay. You still can't help but miss them. All the other thing, all the above. You know what I mean? And I think that as the holidays get closer, because I mean, I'm doing Christmas in July now. I'm doing it tomorrow, and then, I'm trying to keep myself busy because I know he will want me to stay busy. So I'm trying to keep myself busy, but it's not easy. Hey Ray, how you doing? So, like I said, that's the reason why I'm late, and I'm sorry, everybody, is that they're trying to fix the computer. They fixed some of the things and the little bumps and bumps here and there, but they just didn't get this all cleared up. I don't know what this is, but it isn't StreamYard because it's also on my YouTube as well, because that's what I went into YouTube earlier for. So I don't really know what it is, but it'll get fixed eventually. So that's why I don't have the other computer, and I'm not going upstairs because when I go upstairs, I've taken another shower, and you know where I'm going. So anyway, like, share, and subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section. Now we got that all over with. Um, don't forget tomorrow night which is usually Friday night, we're doing crafts tomorrow night because we're doing dessert from the dollar store Friday night. So no, that's my other computer upstairs. That's my other computer. This computer right here, they worked on it. They did everything else, but he said he couldn't clear it. So we'll see. You know what I mean? It probably takes time. I'm not. I know about the whole slices of cheese because I would put one slices, maybe two. When he got old enough to realize things, he would say, "Why don't you put four slices of cheese in there?" And I'm like, "Well, I'll put and then he want the tomato. Okay, then he want the tomato. Then I was doing something one day and I actually grilled an onion and put the onion in. He wanted that. Oh yeah, yeah. He was real fussy about his food, but it is what it is. And I thought I'm gonna get through it. But I don't know. Last night, I don't know whether it wasn't anything I was watching on television because I was watching Virgin River. Okay. Oh, really? Because when um, who's that? Hello? Oh, okay. And then let me tell you, maybe it was his stomach because when he was younger, I used to put like one or two in it, and he want three, and then the tomato, and then when I put the onion in and stuff, he want his onion fried like he just wanted to be me. Really, he just wanted to copy me. That's what it was, really. So that was long ago then. I mean, everybody has like when you make a hamburger, okay, and see this. I like hamburger. I sometimes like cheeseburgers, but I like hamburger and I like my hamburger juicy. Well, recently I started, I heard of the Juicy Lucy, okay, and I put the cheese inside the hamburger. I learned it from somebody on the cooking channel. And I put the hamburger inside of it, and I found that that was actually giving the hamburger a lot more strength and more juiciness. So I started doing that. But at first, I would just want a hamburger. And then he would get mad at me because he said I didn't cook my hamburgers all the way through. Well, at one particular time I liked my meat that way. Now I do. Now I do it a little bit more, I guess, refined is how as far as he was put it. Yeah. But like I said, I liked my steak and my hamburgers rare in my younger days. I don't like them done either, but I have them medium well now. as opposed to medium rare. So he would like, but he would cringe. Hey, at it again. How are you? Yeah, but I used to eat them actually almost rare and medium rare when I was younger, and then I just kind of no grease. I want it, like I want it juicy. I want it, you know, it's like a burger, you know. But anyway, it's actually fun to actually play with the burgers too. You know what I mean? It keeps me going, you know. And like I said, recently, in the recent couple of days, it's been, I don't know. Like I said, I think it's just everything. And it's these daggone mosquitoes out here. No, I'm not. I don't want it. My husband, he likes his burgers. He likes his steak well done, and his hamburgers well done. And to me, it takes all of the juice and all of the essence out of it because I do season my hamburgers and stuff before I cook. But hey, he's like, but that's where he wants it. So hey, I mean, the lamb chops he'll kind of do because I cook them like medium rare. But he'll eat that. But he wants his hamburger well done. I don't understand it, but it's his hamburger. And I think I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold. So anyhow, I'm just yeah, but I think my husband likes his well. Okay, I don't even think they have a word for it in any of the restaurants. Okay, I mean, I think he just likes his well. You know what I mean? So that when you're getting the hamburger, you look at it and you go, well. But I like mine with the cheese in the middle now. Yeah, he likes it. If he likes it, I love it. As long as it ain't me. Yep, almost burnt. Almost burnt. I do not understand it, but like I said, that's him. It's his. You know what I mean? Yeah, I add the cheese. But sometimes I just want a hamburger. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I will eat steak and gravy, and sometimes I just like steak. Okay. And I don't like it. I don't eat steak that much, but I do like steak occasionally. So when I have it, I want it medium well, want it with garlic and, salt and pepper, maybe a little bit of onion powder and stuff like that, little bit of butter, fried in butter, stuff like that. That's how I like my steak. On the barbecue grill, it depends upon what kind of mood I'm in. I have never been well, I like barbecue chicken in the oven. You know what I mean? I like barbecue chicken in the oven, but I don't really like the barbecue grill thing. I've never been a let's sit outside and barbecue. Um, and there's a reason why I was not allowed to barbecue after the incident. And that was because I blew up. Well, I didn't blow up my brother's new barbecue pit, but I said, okay, he didn't tell me that it was gas though, in my defense. So I put some barbecue grill, little grill, briquettes in there, and I lit the match and I threw it in, and I always stood away anyway. Lucky for me because I burnt off some of my eyebrows. Yeah, so I was never allowed to. Yeah, he did make the best steak in the frying pan. I was not allowed to barbecue anymore. And really, to be perfectly honest with you, I was really happy because I never really liked the barbecue anyway. So maybe subconsciously I did that. There, I have to make you and Busy Mama moderators, but I can't do it on here for some reason. I don't know why. So but I will. But yeah, so oh, yeah. Yeah, well, what the funny thing is, I had my hair pulled back because whenever I did it, I just pulled my hair back. Then I pulled my hair back in a ponytail, or I really would have, yeah. It was just my eyebrows. But yeah, and I kind of cinched my skin. Well, see, that would probably have been the case had I not tried to blow up my brother's barbecue pit. But and then he made them. No, he didn't make the mistake. He told my husband what happened. And this is my second husband. He didn't like my first husband, so he didn't talk to him at all very much. But he told my husband what happened. And he said he was here and one day, and he said my husband bought a new barbecue pit and everything like that. And he said, "Oh no, don't let Dee do that." Mm-mm. No, and he told my husband what happened. And my husband said, "Oh, you never told me." And I said, "Well, I mean, it never came up, you know." Yeah, it was my eyebrows. And I had like cinched skin, but I always moved back anyway, so that was the good thing. Yeah, he was a good cook, you know. He really was a good cook. He really, I would get into the cookbooks and he would get into the cookbooks with me. So he really, he did his thing. He wasn't kidding. I mean, since he was little, his father even said to me, I remember when he was little, when he used to just come in the kitchen with you and what you doing, pull up that little bench and sit by the, by the stove and, look at things and what's in that, what goes in that and everything. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's amazing. Some kids want to do it. Some kids don't want to do it. Had I have, had my, if had I have, I don't know, I wanted to actually be a chef, and my mother. Oh, it's my granddaughter. My mother said, "No, no, you're not going to cook." So I went to college, but that's what I really wanted to do. Hello, you back? No, you're not back. That's not you. I ask some of the dumbest questions, but they answer them. They really do. Except for my great granddaughter, the 13-year-old. She'll just look at me, and I know that she says things, but she doesn't actually say them where I can hear them. Like we're talking about Angel. Oh, I said, because I'll say dumb things sometimes, or I ask you something that's really dumb, and it's obvious that it's already there, but you all answer me very nicely too. Not Angel. She'll be like, "Well, that was stupid." Okay. She thinks she's too grown for everybody. I know she. That's okay. You know what? She's going to see what's happening is she's 13. When she gets about 14 to 15, and people start answering her like that, she's gonna go, "Oh, I know what. No, I know." Mhm. I mean, we were kind of all like that at one point. You were never like that to me, though. Yeah, I know it was like that to my mom. Oh yeah, I know you were. I know you were. But no, I mean, she's 13. Sometimes when they're 13, they are a handful. Oh yeah, I know it's not from her heart. I mean, you know what I'm just saying. She she's actually funny though. But she says some things sometime, and I just go, "Really? Okay." Like Sunday, Sunday, Sunday did she come? Monday she came home, and because she had spent the weekend with her girlfriend, and I don't know. I mean, So I said, "How is whatever the young lady's name?" She says, "Oh, I don't know." And I said, "Well, who'd you spend the night with?" Because I didn't ask her because her mother is here. So she said, one of her friends, and I said, "Well, what happened to?" And she said, "We're not friends anymore." And I said, "Why?" She said, "I really don't know. She didn't speak to me. She didn't speak to me, or she won't speak to me." And I said, "Did you ask her why?" She said, "I don't really care." I'm like, "Okay, okay, I'm out of it." Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not, you know. too much, but I just, and then she said, you know, I don't even know what, why wouldn't you won't ask her? No. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm going to stay out of it. I'm going to mind my business. So anyway, if anybody wants to come up, I got it open and I'll send it back again because it's actually supposed to be our grief group, but I suppose we can talk about anything because, you know, I guess she really just doesn't want to overthink it, and I'm not going to overthink it for her because I have too much. You know what I mean? I don't really, to be perfectly honest with you, I see a bit of my daughter in her, okay? And then I see a bit of me because that's the way I was. But I would ask the person if the person was willing to talk to me. That's the only difference. If the person stopped talking to me for no reason, I just didn't ask. And I had a boy actually do that to me one day that I was actually going out with him. One day I said something and I said hi to him and he looked at me and turned around and I said, oh, he's got something wrong with him. And my girlfriend said, aren't you going to ask him what's wrong? I said, no, if he's going to just turn around and he said, doesn't it bother you? I said, not really. Okay, I didn't do anything to make him mad. Turns out he saw me talking to another boy. Okay. And instead of asking me who the boy was, he didn't ask me that. He just assumed. So, you know, I'm going to talk to other people. You know, I mean, I was not a friendly girl, but I wasn't, you know, like a snob or anything either. So, you know, that kind of tickles me. I have a clear conscience. Yep, I have a clear conscience because I don't know when people act like that to me. This is just my opinion, okay? And I search my heart and I say, well, I didn't do anything or I didn't say anything. And I've never been the type of person to go behind anybody's back and say anything. I've always been a straightforward, in your face, not in your face, but you know what I mean. If you ask me something or you did something that I didn't like or you did something to me, I'm going to tell you, you know, you did this, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I've always been that kind of person. I shot straight from the hip. And my mother used to say, so you could use some tact. And I said, well, I'm not cussing them out or anything like that. I'm just telling them what I feel, you know? And guys used to, when I used to date guys years ago and stuff like that, you know, people would want to start arguing and stuff like that. I just hang up on them. You know, you could hang up on them then. You can hang up on them now, but you know what I mean? Or whatever. I would just hang up on them. I would not. Now, I'm not going to. I learned a long time ago, okay? If people are truly your friends and people truly like you, they'll tell you what you did or what they think you did. Yeah. I have one granddaughter that stays in the clouds all the time. She doesn't say much. Yeah, I was told that too, busy mama, that I would get in trouble for being straightforward. Yeah, well, see, you could do that years ago. You can't really do that now. I mean, you know, you can still do it. It's still busy, but it just, you know, it's not the same thing. It doesn't have the same effect. I don't think anyway. But you know, I mean, I just never really had time for a whole bunch of foolishness. I've never been a person to deal in foolishness. You know, if you're mad at me, tell me what I did. And then I'll tell you whether I did it or I didn't do it, or maybe you misunderstood how I did it. Oh yeah, I know. It's 91 genocide. Yeah. But you just don't have the same effect anymore. So, you know what I mean? It was different years ago. We're talking about the phone and stuff and people and all that other kind of stuff, Jonah. So just in case you want to catch up. So anyhow, they did. Oh, I've slammed the phone down a couple. I've slammed this phone down a couple of times, you know. But see, I've also learned, and stuff like that, that when you do that, you're really taking out the anger on yourself, not other people, because you're taking in all that anger and stuff like that. So having said that, I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that. If I'm upset for something, it's usually something I did. If I'm upset with you, I'll tell you what you did. My husband will tell you that, but hey, I mean, because it's just not right for people to come at you with stupid stuff. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? So I'm going to close because I'm kind of tired today. And I'll be back on tomorrow. And tomorrow we're doing Christmas in July and August. And we're making. And I'm going to tell you after tomorrow, I'll show you some different things. And then after tomorrow, I'll tell you what you have to get. You won't have to get much if you want to, so that we can work together and stuff. But I am not doing any Christmas presents. I mean, Christmas decorations yet. Yep. Yep. And it actually, one of the things I learned when I was training for counseling was I had this one professor and he was so funny. And he would just say, when you throw things and you break things and stuff like that, he said, you're really taking anger out on yourself. You're not taking another the person because the other person's not there. Okay. All right. At it again. All right, Carol and everybody, Jonaside, everybody, good night. Because I'm really tired. I don't know why, but I am really tired. I'm going to try to go to sleep and I'm going to read for a little while, I think. Well, I'm going to take a shower first because, like I said, the mosquito, that's what I think it is. The mosquitoes really got me and I'm itchy. So, but I love you all. Take care. God bless. Hold your families close and take care and stay safe. Love you. See you in the next video. See you tomorrow night, everybody. Good night.